Hello, how are we all doing? It's getting near the end of August, and thus near the end of the month of me doing videos every second day. So I thought it might be cool to do a little review of the month and also a little Q&A, because why not? I also have a new microphone, which I'm currently using, which is so exciting. So basically at the start of the month, I set out to make a video or post a video every second day in August to have something to do during isolation, and also to learn a new skill or a bunch of new skills, such as how to film a video, how to script a video, how to come up with video ideas, how to use Adobe Premiere, how cameras work, how microphones work, how to post videos on YouTube, how to promote videos, just like all of that stuff. And it was so much fun to learn. I genuinely feel like I've learned so many new skills and it's been so much fun. I feel like one of the biggest things that I learned is that equipment is important. That sounds very obvious, but I've learned that having, for example, a very cheap microphone as opposed to a real microphone from an actual brand actually makes a difference in the quality, which really sucks for people who want to do creative stuff but can't afford to get the good stuff, you know? Yes, it's all about talent and skill, but it definitely is easier if you have good quality equipment. But throughout the month, I've enjoyed it so much. It's been so good having something to do every day that I am passionate about and that I actually enjoy. There was a day, a couple of days ago, where I was actually waiting for this microphone to arrive, so I wasn't filming any videos and I didn't have any videos to edit. And I was like, what do I do with myself? I just was kind of sitting around all day being bored, being like, what did I do before I had videos to edit? But it also wasn't oh, thank God I've got a break now, I can just relax for a second. It was no, I want to be editing right now, which is such a good feeling to know that I've got this thing that I really enjoy doing now. So yeah, I'm very happy that I did this. It was a really cool thing to do for a month. I'm not going to keep doing it every second day from now on, because that's a lot, but I'll probably keep making videos once a week or something. I guess I'll let you know when that's happening. But yeah, I actually really enjoy it. So even though the month's over, hopefully it'll continue. And please continue to let me know if there's anything that you want me to talk about. I think that this channel might be kind of focused on mental health in whatever that relates to. And also me posting songs, original songs or covers or whatever. So if there's anything that you want me to sing or if there's anything you want me to talk about that is mental health related, please let me know. All right, that's kind of that. Oh, another thing. I posted at the start of the month a cover of Change by Taylor Swift on this channel and also on my Instagram. And on that video, both on YouTube and Instagram, I am donating $1 from every like on those videos to the National Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Women's Alliance. So there's still time. I'm donating on the 31st of August. So I don't know if I'm posting this on the 31st or not, but even if it is the 31st of August when you're watching this, please go and like those videos. And you can also find it on my Instagram and give it a second like for another $1 for me to donate. And also if you want to know how much it is in the end, I'll be posting about it on my Instagram as well. So give me a follow. All right, so that's probably enough of that. Let's go into the Q&A, shall we? So first question is from Liam, and he asks, I'm really curious about your songwriting from a technical perspective / the structure of it, which is more of a statement than a question. And I'm not really sure what you're asking, Liam. If you are asking what the process is for me to write songs, the answer to that is that I often start with an idea or a feeling. I've got a 1,000 just one line ideas in my phone of write a song about this, or I'll just have 2 rhyming lines being make a song out of this. So that's generally where it starts, is with a situation or a thought that I have or something. It rarely ever starts with the music. But sometimes I'll also have, some chords that I like, or a guitar picking pattern that I like. And then I'll just bring the music and the words together. But yeah, most of the time it just starts off with a line or two of lyrics, and I will try to flesh it out into a chorus and some verses and then put it to music. That's not very informative, I'm sorry. Let me know if you want me to make an actual video out of this, but for example, I wrote a song called I'm Not Broken, which is up here. And for that one, I Actually, that one came from a diary entry that I found. I think that I don't remember what year the diary entry was from, but it was maybe like 5 years ago or something. And the lyrics, pretty much all of the lyrics in that song are directly from that diary entry. Like I barely had to write any lyrics because they were already there. So I literally just like split up the sentences that I'd written into lines, verses and choruses and stuff. The other thing is with that song is that I kind of mashed together 2 songs by Dodie, who is one of my favorite musicians. She has a song called Human, which has that like repetitive strumming, like that one guitar string over and over again, which is what I used in that song. And she also has another song called Guiltless, which has like a round at the end of like 4 different lines that kind of like make a cool round / harmony thing. So I kind of used that idea for that song as well. And at first I was like, I can't just steal other people's ideas. And then I was like, isn't that just what art is though? So anyway, yeah, that's how I wrote that specific song. That was a very long answer to that question. On to the next one. Shani asks, what does health mean to you? Health to me basically means like functioning to the best of your ability. So if you're like physically healthy or mentally healthy, that means that like your body or your brain are functioning as well as they possibly could. And in terms of like as like health as an active process of like trying to always be healthy, that's basically what that means to me, is like making sure that you're taking care of your body and your brain so that they can function at peak capacity. Yeah, that's that. Shani also asks, what are you most excited for post-pandemic? And I actually have a list. I've started a list. It's called my after lockdown list, because most of these things I'll be able to do when we go back into stage 3, as opposed to like when the pandemic is over, which who knows when that's going to be. So we have haircut, because I cut my own hair / my housemate cut my hair like 3 weeks ago. It didn't go very well. It doesn't look too bad, but I'm very excited to actually get it professionally cut again. Number 2 is go to the dentist. Number 3 is get new orthotics for my shoes. This is all just like, this isn't fun stuff. This is just like things that I'm waiting for lockdown to be over so that I can go and do them. But I also want to go buy some makeup. This is controversial, but I don't own any foundation or any like concealer really, not to brag. But I really want to buy some because I really enjoy doing makeup. But I obviously can't go into a makeup shop and get color matched for those things. And I can't do that thing where you like, you know, match current brands that you have to like just get the same color or whatever, because I don't own anything. So I can't like match it to what I've already got and buy new ones. Like I just have to go in fresh and like get color matched and stuff, which I can't do right now. So I'm very excited to do that when lockdown is over. And I also, the last one is that I want to go to the op shop because I've got some stuff I want to donate and that's just like sitting in my room. And I obviously want to go shopping as well. So that's the other thing that I'm excited for. And obviously to see my friends. I'm very excited. I have so many people that I want to see and I want to have a party. I'd like to have multiple parties. I'd like to go to multiple parties. I want to go out dancing. Oh man. And I want to go to dance classes. Oh, there's so much that I want to do. So yeah, that's what I'm excited for. Great question, Shani. And lastly, Shani also asks, what are your next steps in chasing your dream career? Well, Shani, I don't have a dream career. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know what I want to do with my life. So I'm not really taking steps towards any dream career right now. There's been a bunch of different like careers that I've thought about and that I haven't committed to. I think for the moment, especially because we're in a pandemic, like I don't really want to think too far ahead right now because like who knows what the world's going to look like in 6 months or a year or 5 years. And yeah, I just don't know what I'm planning on doing in the long-term future, and I find it a lot easier to not think about it and just like do things that are enjoyable for right now. So that's what I'm doing and it's a great time. All right, Cole Smith asks, what do you do instead of overthinking things? Great question, Cole. I think that like the way that I deal with overthinking is first of all to notice when I'm overthinking or just like spiraling through thoughts in my head. I feel like that's step 1, is to notice that you're doing it. And step 2 for me, I think, is asking myself, is this overthinking productive? Because I feel like sometimes it is. The point is, there's a difference between overthinking something that does require a lot of thought and planning and overthinking is something that has possibly already happened or something that you can't control. And that's where I would say to myself, this is unproductive. I'm just gonna like stop thinking about it, which is again easier said than done. But for me, that usually involves like going and doing something else, like go and annoy my housemate or just like call a friend or just like distract myself somehow to get myself out of that loop of just like thinking about stuff that's not useful. So I hope that helps, Cole. Thanks for asking. All right, then we have some questions from Talia. Talia asks, who have you learned the most from? Which is an amazing question. I like to think that I can learn something from everyone that I interact with. I don't really know how to quantify the most, like, because there's people who I feel like you meet and they teach you like one big lesson, and you like think back on your interactions or relationships with those people and you're like, this is what I learned from this person and this is how it's affected me. But then there's other people that you just kind of like learn a bunch of little things from and you don't realize you're learning it. I don't feel like I can rank who I've learned the most from in my life because you get different things from different people and there's value in all of them. We have one last question today and it's from Andrew, who asks, would you rather be a cat or dog? If you were assigned one based on your vibe, which would it be? Cat, 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 cat. Not to sound like a horse girl, but I've always felt like a connection to cats. I feel like, okay, here are the things that I have in common with cats. 1, soft. 2, stretchy. 3, I like to be high up on things and like sit on benches and things like that. And also I love cuddles and affection, but I also love having alone time. So I definitely would be a cat. So those are all the questions that we have for today. Thanks for writing in, friends. If you've kept up with my videos this month, or even if this is the first one that you're watching, thank you for watching them. I really appreciate it. And feel free to subscribe if you want to keep updated with things that I continue to post. As always, I hope that everyone is well. I hope that you're all taking care of yourselves and each other. I hope that you're being kind to yourselves because, you know, we know that right now is an incredibly rough time for everyone. And that means that we've just got to be even nicer to ourselves. And I will talk to you soon.